Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to Asian Cinema Month. This is a short film that was on Netflix in April. It streamed on April 19th, 2023. It's a television film serving to commemorate the 30th anniversary of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from 1993 to 1995. And it was produced by 20th Century Studios, so Disney was partially involved. They're the company they bought. And Entertainment One. This one only has stock footage from a couple of episodes from the show put in there as flashbacks. It's Power Rangers Once and Always. Once a Ranger, always a Ranger. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. It's not my favorite of the year. I mean, I was conflicted because there were things about this I really enjoyed, and there's things that were just not needed here. But again, it's Netflix. What do you expect? Let's get to the bad points first. Let's get that out of the way right now. I don't care for the Pink Ranger here. It's not Amy Jo Johnson as Catherine. I never liked her. I didn't like there's a gay subplot that was completely out of nowhere, just like Netflix likes to do. It was not needed either. And I missed some of the people that were not there, like Tui Trang and Jason David Frank. Like, they both died, but they do a very emotional ending, which I'll get to. But that's mostly what bothered me. The running time didn't bother me. It was under an hour, so it went by quick. Good points. It was great to see the cast back, like Walter Jones, David Yost as the Black Ranger and the Blue Ranger, Karen Ashley is the replacement Yellow Ranger, Janya Bausch is the Black Ranger from the movie. You had Steve Cardenas, even though I could take him or leave him. You had the original voice of Alpha back. You had the original voice of Rita from the show. She's 73 years old. Barbara Goodson did the voice again. It was great to hear her voice again. I love the nostalgia, the memorabilia of, Ernie's Juice Bar, the Megazord, the monsters, the putties, the costumes all look like from the original show. I did like the new addition of who becomes the Yellow Ranger, Min, played by newcomer Charlie Kirsch. She's an Asian girl from Vietnam that was raised here, and she did a really good job. It's a nice passing of the torch, and they showed a lot of love to Trini in this movie. And I'm really glad that they did, because I miss her a lot. She died when I was 16. This would have been the greatest movie in the franchise if Jason and Amy Jo Johnson and Austin St. John were in this film. Yeah. Yeah, the title is a reference to Once a Ranger, the two-part 15th anniversary of Operation Overdrive. But back then, when that show came out, Jason was still alive. And so were other people as well. And I really miss this. They filmed it in New Zealand because they originally filmed the Power Ranger shows that have recently come out in like the past 15 or 20 years were filmed in either Australia or New Zealand. And I get it, there's big mountains up there. But yeah, it says Jason David Frank and Jamie Joel were originally approached but turned down offers to appear in the special. Johnson cited a host of personal reasons, while Frank said he had done enough for the franchise and wanted to focus on his film Legend of the White Dragon, but that was delayed because of his untimely death last year. Which, that's why I cried at the end, because they showed a picture of him and Tui, and I miss them a lot, guys. I always miss them. Austin St. John was unable to leave the country due to his indictment, but he didn't get arrested. He didn't get thing. The cast had weeks of rehearsal in Auckland, said, and filming occurred over the course of 12 days. You can tell because there's not a lot of special effects here. There's just the people in the costumes, the CGI at the end, and some CG, a little bit of wonky CG, but it's not the worst. This was basically on the level of Monster High, the movie, except that was better because it's less depressing. It was longer, it was less depressing, and I got to see my beautiful other Asian girl, Nia Damison, who's got a great career ahead of her. Hopefully she stays, safe. And it says, it praised the performances of Yost, Jones, and Kirsch. They are the best part of the movie. This short film, because it's like 50 minutes. It's not a feature length. If you have Netflix, I would suggest watch it at least once, because it will make you emotional. If you were a fan of this franchise, it's a gut punch at the end. It said the special effectively balanced the weighty subject of Trini's death with the playfulness the franchise is known for. He criticized the clunky plot. Yeah, it's a basic plot from the show. And the dialogue, and found the quality effects and fight choreography be lacking in some instances. The fight scenes with the main characters are fine, but some of the CG looks wonky. Is all I'm going to say. Yeah, it says It was the special catered to an all possible audiences while crafting a moving tribute to Trang and Frank. You also expressed hope that the special reception will lead to a future reunions. I would love that. I would love to see Amy Jo and Austin come back. Just give them time, stay out of trouble and just do one more. And I would love to see, Min come back and be the Yellow Ranger full time because she's young. She's only 17, so they cast somebody young to play the role. She wasn't 30. And I think she did a good job. The making her be the daughter of Trini was a nice tribute, and she looks just like her. So that was nice. Karen Ashley and Aisha, as Aisha, they brought her back. She didn't do any fighting, but she was there. Ryan Cooper did the voice of Robo Minotaur, and then you had Daniel Waterston as the voice of Robo Snizzard. These were monsters from the original Super Sentai show. They just had different voice actors because it's been years. But if you love Power Rangers, this is definitely something to watch at least once. It didn't top the 1995 movie. That still holds the best special place in my heart because Jason's there, Amy Jo Johnson's there, the nostalgia was there, and even though there's not a lot of Ranger action after the first half hour, they're there. You actually see them fighting, and it was just more epic. And I didn't get to see that in theaters, but you know how much I love this franchise, and I'm gonna try to see the Super Sentai series sometime this week. Because, I really miss watching that. It's been so long. And I think that the movie, short film, is worth a watch. It's probably going to be an honorable mention for this year. Guardians is definitely going to be probably in my top 10, just not my top 3, because it's not going to top Mario for me. That was nostalgia all the way to the moon, because, they did everything right that they could, except for the voice of Donkey Kong. But anyway, guys, if you've seen this, tell me your thoughts on this. Did you get as emotional as I did? Because, always in my heart, man. I miss you too so much, Tui and Jason. Rest in peace. Thank you for what you did for this franchise. And I'll never forget you. I promise. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll see you guys in the next one.